Hello, good evening, and welcome to Istanbul, Turkey. This is the Basketball Champions League round of 16. It's Group J, and it's the battle between Darüssafaka and Nutribullet Treviso. Well, you live the highs and the lows in the Basketball Champions League, and certainly these two teams know all about that. But here they are in the round of 16. Darüssafaka having come off the high of eliminating two-time defending champions Zoreda San Pablo Burgos, fell in their opener in the round of 16 to Tofaş Bursa. Nutribullet Treviso, meanwhile, coming all the way through the qualifying games to make it through the regular season and now into the round of 16. You also see Tofaş Bursa taking on Baxi Manresa, and that game will be played tomorrow. So Darüssafaka on the back foot in the round of 16, but they've got to finish in the top two of this group, and they definitely need to protect the home court tonight against a very good Nutribullet Treviso team. There you have it. Darüssafaka, because of the participation point, they are in second place. And Baxi Manresa and Nutribullet Treviso in third and fourth. Baxi Manresa, of course, have been arguably the best team all season in the Basketball Champions League. So the games will not get any easier for either of these teams. So Nutribullet Treviso carrying on the grand tradition of basketball in the city of Treviso by making it to the round of 16 and hoping to go even further. They've got quite a lineup. I'll highlight the play of Dwayne Russell, Giordano Bortolani, Matteo Imbro, Matteo Kilo, Michał Sokolowski, the Poland international, Tomasz Dimsa from Lithuania, Aaron Jones, and Nikola Akele, who played a lot of minutes for Italy in the last stage, or the last window rather, the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2023. And for Darüssafaka, well, once again, we get to see their talented lineup. And the question is, are they going to play as well as they did against Burgos, or are they going to struggle as they did for much of the game, the second half anyway, against Tofaş? Gabe Olaseni, Troy Copain, Isaiah Pinheiro, Aaron Haswain McCullough, Dosh Ozdemiroglu, Troy Sav, Özçelik, Sinan Güler, Ragi Patar, Nathan Booth. It's a very good, very solid Darüssafaka team, but they did not turn on all cylinders against their Turkish rivals, and that led to them blowing a big lead, actually, double-digit lead that they had opened up in the first game and falling to Tofaş. But fortunately for them, it's not knockout. So Nutribullet Treviso, what a great story. They had to come through the play-in against Lavrio Megabalt. They swept that two-game series. So it really is a team that has been flying high in the Basketball Champions League, and really hoping to seize the opportunity in the 6th edition of this great competition, which has just gotten better and better every single season. And again, when you looked ahead at the Italian teams and you wondered, well, which ones might make it at least to the round of 16. I'm not sure how many people would have picked Treviso, certainly not before the qualifications, but here they are, and just on the fringe of the playoff positions as well in Italy, coming off a big overtime win over Pesaro in the Italian league. So they have got the wind in their sails. Darüssafaka, of course, they came back down to earth against Tofaş, and they'll try to get that result out of their system. They have to play with perhaps a sense of urgency tonight because of that opening loss and in the round of 16. And if they can rekindle the spirit, the enthusiasm, the execution, the concentration, the focus that they had against Zoreda San Pablo Burgos, well, anything is possible for this team in any round. But if they don't play at their peak, of course, they could also crash out early and fail to advance to the quarterfinals. So Ragi Patar, Sinan Güler there. We'll talk a lot about these players as the game goes along, and also the coaching staff, which has, I think, really done a great job in the competition this season to survive and advance, and the same goes for Treviso. So just minutes away here from the opening tip of Nutribullet Treviso playing at Darüssafaka in the Volkswagen Arena. We'll get a look at the referees, and we'll also get a look at the starting fives for both of these teams. Whenever the teams travel to Turkey, it's especially the city where East meets West, it is always exciting. This is a big-time basketball country, as we are reminded year in and year out. So all eyes certainly on this game, which has an early start tonight than some of the other games around Europe. Nutribullet Treviso, again with Bortolani and Akele, and it's going to be interesting to see how they come out and combat this Darüssafaka team, and how they play, having the luxury of watching some of their game tapes and having seen how they maybe slipped up, certainly for the second half when they took on Tofaş Bursa. Olaseni has been terrific from a scoring standpoint, especially for this team in recent games in the Basketball Champions League. And we had spoken a lot about Isaiah Pinheiro. He's been terrific, but dipped against Tofaş Bursa. So the referees for tonight: Oskar Zlucic from Latvia on the left, Luis Castillo in the middle there from Spain, and Nicolas Maistre from France on the right. So it'll be Yurkatan, Mateo Imbro, Kilo, Aaron Jones, and Sokolovsky starting tonight for Nutribullet Treviso. And why you think a good start would be imperative for them on the road. They've all experienced it. They've had the great starts, the slow starts. It's a 40-minute game. Any way you slice it, you got to play all 40 minutes. And that is something that Darüssafaka were reminded of in their last game after they got up on top against Tofaş, but really suffered a relatively heavy defeat. They've got Gabe Olaseni tonight in the starting five with Troyko Payne, Pinheiro, Özdemiroglu, and Nathan Booth. So there's Dosh Özdemiroglu, who is quite active in the social media, taking some good-natured jabs at Burgos after they eliminated the two-time defending champions. And Massimiliano Minetti, the head coach.
But let's suspect. EJ, always seal. Okay, so ready, moving. Subito pronti. Or if they play a pick and roll, guys, doesn't matter Spain or not Spain. Remember, stop the ball, weak side, ready to go quick. And always, who got the ball ready to rotate everywhere. Okay, ci siamo. Listen, first possession, we run two shoulder. Okay, we saw.
And for Darüssafaka, Selçuk Ernak, the head coach. His family sits behind the bench and supports him throughout the game. And Isaiah Pinheiro, again, number 3, really has had a terrific season in Europe. And also a Puerto Rico international. So lots of national team players coming together, playing for their clubs. They'll break up at the end of February and rejoin their national teams, a lot of them for the second window of the European qualifiers, or the Americas qualifiers, or the African qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Dosh Özdemiroglu He'll do a lot of talking tonight. That's his style. And French referee pats him on the back, wishes him luck here before the opening tip here in Istanbul.
Basketball Champions League Darüssafaka and Nutribullet Treviso karşılaşması başlamadan önce Darüssafaka'yı hürmetle alkışlayarak başarılar diliyoruz.
Well, good evening, folks, and welcome to Istanbul. This is the Basketball Champions League. It's the round of 16 battle between Darüssafaka, the home team in white, and Treviso, Nutribullet Treviso, in the blue and red. And they have won the opening tip. Nutribullet Treviso attacking the basket to the left on your screen and launching first three-pointer, not there. Pinheiro boxes out. And almost kind of knocks Yurkatan into row H over there. Nathan Booth has it up high. Coming out, extending the defense, fully aware that some of these Darüssafaka players can shoot the three while they do not get on Copain, and his attempt rimmed out. It looked good though. And Dosh Ozdemiroglu, oh, look at that. Goodness me. Just a little playful runner, a little teardrop action from Dosh Ozdemiroglu. He's been watching some Marcelinho Huertas highlights. It's the type of shot he would have for Tenerife. Here is another shot and a miss, and the rebound by Pinheiro. Pass down low to Olaseni, and he misses everything. Aaron Jones didn't necessarily push him away from the basket, but was certainly a wall, a defensive wall in his way. Now the dump down low to Sokolovsky. Passes it back outside. And the flying fin hits it. Three-pointer is good from Yurkatan. Excuse me, the Estonian Yurkatan, not the flying fin. And Dosh is fouled as he drives into the paint. And coming off a little bit worse so far early in the game, just a couple of minutes in. Yurkatan holding his the back of his leg. In fact, he's holding his left knee. Watch this. Ooh, yeah, you could see his foot got caught up, so hopefully he's going to be okay, but that doesn't look good because he is staying down. And hopefully he's going to be okay, but he's not giving the indication that he's okay. Ozdemiroglu fell hard on him, but I'm not sure that's what caused the injury. I think it was more of the way he went down. And you can hear him from the courtside mics making some sounds. He's in obvious discomfort. So I would not be surprised if they took their time and even stretchered him off here. Well, it's very sad to see. Here it is again, moving his feet. Then he goes down and, yeah, clearly, oof, right there, yep. That's definitely right below the kneecap. Well, this is one of the realities of sports, you do have injuries, and we certainly do hope that he's going to be okay. But I don't think he's going to come back in tonight. You hate to see it. Just double checking to see if he had played for Estonia. Meanwhile, Darüssafaka is fouled, so he goes to the line and misses the first. Yeah, he did play in the last window as well, so that's also something that Estonia will be keeping an eye on. Certainly, their concerns will be about Yurkatan's health. Darüssafaka missing both free throws, and here is Nutribullet Treviso trying to add to their lead. Three-point shot from the right corner, and it's good. Sokolovsky drilling it. So an early 6-2 lead. And now the pass intercepted. And Darüssafaka commits the foul on Sokolovsky. So it's Tomasz Dimsa who checked into the game for Yurkatan, who Dimsa wears number 33. He's got the basketball right now. Three-point shot, and this time rattles out. Now Copain pulls up, and this time gets it to go. He was inside the arc. Boy, he's just such a crucial player for this team. As Troy Copain goes, so goes Darüssafaka. The way he really raised his level of play against Burgos. Now Pinheiro comes up with a steal and unselfishly hands it off to Gabe Olaseni. Flies through the air. Look at him. There's only one result once he takes off with that ball in both hands. And Isaiah Pinheiro fed the big man who got out on the break and hustled. Now Kilo brings a little bit of rain and puts Treviso back in front by 3 points. Here's Nathan Booth, and that is a long two that doesn't go down. Imbro passes it around to Kilo, now into on the wing rather. It's Sokolovsky, and the Polish sensation, Michał Sokolovsky, drills it, and the three-point shot has been their best friend tonight so far. Wow. So all points coming from three-point range, and now answering Darüssafaka. So three-point shootout has unfolded here. Will it be 5? Not this time. And oh boy, good job Jones taking it away from Booth. Uncharacteristic mistake for Booth to lose possession like that. Ragip Atar, the Young Turkey international, comes into the game for Olaseni. Jones from a long way out, not this time, and the ball goes back to Darüssafaka just halfway through this opening quarter. Of course, Yurkatan's injury causing a delay, which again, we're all keeping our fingers crossed that his injury is not that serious. But it didn't look good when he was prone on the court and then had to be helped off. Here's Nathan Booth backing his way up, down low. Oh, nice handoff note. Attar wasn't ready. And the whistle blows. Maestre calls the foul, the reach. And in fact, it wasn't a reach. It was just moving into position too late there. Ragip Attar. Sokolowski back to Kilo. Sokolowski, will it be his third three? No. And a foul called on Jones. Well, if you were wondering if Nutribullet Treviso were going to put up any threes tonight, I think you've got your answer. That's pretty much all they've been doing. They're now 4 of 8, but with a 12-9 lead. 4 of 8 from three-point range. And Copain gets it down low, and the foul called on Imbro. Booth inbounds at the Attar, who gets it outside to Copain. Copain loves to put it on the deck and go to the basket. He pulls up, and this time it was off. Treviso with Dimsa. Slow it up, and they pass it around. Dimsa with a little runner on the baseline. Well, they get their first basket. That's not the three-point variety. Darüssafaka have definitely got a game on their hands. Now, Attar misses from the stripe. His coach, Ernak, applauds him. Doesn't want to be too hard on the young man, but he's had a tough start to the game, Ragip Attar. Now the entry pass. Kilo back outside to Imbro. And he puts up a little runner. Not there. Nobody boxes out Kilo, and looked like there might have been some contact. Now Dimsa from deep, and you give a team that many chances, and they're gonna score. And certainly with Treviso, it's not surprisingly from the arc. So Dimsa, who comes in for Yurkatan, now has 5 points. And he's got the last 5 points for Treviso. And Nathan Booth, just too much size. They might be able to expose that. And great reaction right at the end from Dosh Özdemiroglu to get his hand up. It looked like Treviso were going to get an easy layup, and Özdemiroglu at the last second reached up. And when Dimsa argued that it should be their ball, that he hadn't touched it, Özdemiroglu told him, "Not so fast, my friend." So Imbro goes out, and Dwayne Russell comes in. We'll see how he changes the dynamic of this team. He's been a solid player for this Treviso team all season long. Özdemiroglu to Attar, and they battle for the basketball. Now quickly Treviso stopping and not popping. Bortolani, and Dosh Özdemiroglu with the rebound. Now looks at his options. Booth pulls up and hits the three-pointer. And that gets it a little bit closer. Halves that deficit to just 3 points. And Bortolani, oh, nice pump fake from Bortolani. He got Ragip Attar off his feet. And school has been in session for Ragip Attar right now. He's really struggling on both ends of the floor. So 2 fouls on the Ragip Attar. 2 fouls in 3.5 minutes. And he's missed both of his shots. Bortolani goes to the line and makes the first. Sokolovsky goes out of the game, gets his first breather. Excuse me, Sokolovsky stays in. And it's Demsa who's out. Sokolovsky comes back in for Demsa. Copain, and another 3 for Troy. No pain, no Copain. Look at this. He is just so confident in his offense right now. Darüssafaka pulling back to within just 2 points. Three-pointer. In fact, that was a 2, a long one for Bortolani. Look at him, little jab step. Pinheiro falls over, and the help defense is a little late. Now the pass to Copain. I feel good, he says, but off the side of the rim, and Dwayne Russell has it. Remember, Treviso had to come all the way through the qualifying round just to get to the regular season. This has been an amazing campaign for the team from Italy. And now the reach, and they're going to call a bump. Ekele getting there a little late. Ooh, boy. Dosh Ozdemeroglu had a little bit of a collision there. So Aaron Jones goes out of the game for Treviso with 22.8 seconds remaining in this first quarter, and his team leading by 4 points. Kilo comes back in. They don't have to shoot it early. Ozdemeroglu. Oh, there he is. Gets it to Gabe Olaseni, and he does it well. Just a little bit of time here. And Russell does get it off in time, and that was close. Just goes to show you, you want to take that clock down as much as you can if you want the last possession. But nevertheless, Nutribullet Treviso lead it 21-19 at the end of one. Well, Treviso, who led by as many as 8 points, are on top by 2. The three-point shot has been falling for them. They're 5 of 11, but Darüssafaka also are starting to heat up a little bit from deep. It was a beautiful little runner or teardrop, whatever you want to call it. But the three-point shot there from Yucatan got things going. And sadly for the Estonian, he was injured while playing defense and had to exit the game. And Copain got in on the act for Darüssafaka. Gabe Olaseni as well. As usual, if you're looking for a glaring statistic in this game, so far 9 points have come from the bench for Nutribullet Treviso, and Darüssafaka have not had any production from the bench. But again, those three-pointers were falling early and often. Their first 12 points, in fact, were from three-point range. But Troy Copain also showing he can shoot with the best of them. Second quarter underway here in Istanbul between Darüssafaka and Treviso. And McCullough's checked into the game for Darüssafaka. Sav has as well, number 22. He got the rebound. And Pinheiro misses. Look at Sav. A little bit of hustle. Talking about the bench play. He's bringing it. And nice drive from Copain. So just as Darüssafaka were punished for giving away too many opportunities at the other end in the first quarter, they have now come back and gotten a couple of offensive rebounds and tied the contest after that Copain drive. Russell and Troy Salim Sav pushes Nikola Akele out of bounds. Bortolani gets into the paint. Oh boy, went old school with the running kind of hook, and he was fouled on the shot, so he's got a chance for a three-point play. So Gabe Olaseni went up to challenge, and then he got him on the follow-through. And he does indeed make the free throw to take it up to a three-point advantage for Nutribullet Treviso, who again won in their playoff series 2-0 against Lavrio Megabolt. Copain drives in with the left hand. Boy, he is feeling it, isn't he? Russell launches, and Olaseni rebounds it, hands it off to Copain. Darüssafaka a chance to go back in front. Oh, wonderful play from Copain. Little bounce pass to Gabe Olaseni, and Darüssafaka have taken the lead. Copain with 9 points, a couple of assists. Kilo with the spin, bounce pass, and Akele with the reverse layup. Nice sharing of the basketball from Treviso. Oh, the quick pass down low to Gabe Olaseni, well spotted by Pinheiro. Well, there's a lot of open space in there when Treviso definitely extend their defense. And that was alert play by Olaseni. And the foul out on the perimeter by Isaiah Pinheiro. So great job by Troy Copain. He gets a well-deserved breather. He's out of the game, replaced by Sinan Guler, the captain. Sinan Guler, crucial for Darüssafaka in that series win over Burgos. Oh, the third three-pointer from Sokolowski. This is a former national team coach with Poland, used to call him Mike Taylor, used to say, sock it to him. That's what we're going to do to him with Sokolowski. Look at that. Sinan Guler lets it fly. Now the quick pass, and the ball turned over to Goulet. And he looks off the defense and just takes it all the way. Sinan Goulet, and then quickly to the other end, and alertly, Wayne McCullough puts his hands up to knock the long pass out of bounds. And something tells me when Sinan Goulet finishes playing, he might want to do a little coaching. There is the pass that was intended for Sokolovsky. And timeout on the court. Here was Goulet coming in and hitting the jump shot, so he has made quite an impact, as is usually the case coming off the bench.
Now to find the screen. They're doing this, and they come with the ball here. Ok? It's too easy, guys. Troppo facile. In attacco va bene, ragazzi. Giochiamo le cose facili. In offense is good, ok? Adesso, listen. Yes, facciamo, viene AJ. Yes, viene AJ, Roccia, venite un minuto, ok? AJ for him. Allora, Matteo, facciamo un bel round side, ok? Ci siamo, round side.
Well, it's been that kind of game for Treviso. It seems like a lot of their attempts are just going in from deep. And you can hear the visiting coach saying, hey guys, this is too easy. When they got the basketball, we need to toughen up defensively. We need to tighten up and toughen up. So Imbro back in the game. He's got the basketball. He hands it off to Bortolani. Now Sokolovsky. Oh, nice pass to Bortolani, and very slow reaction there defensively for Darüssafaka. Now Dosh Özdemiroglu comes right back in and drains a three. Imbro, quick pass down low to Jones, but it's knocked away. Özdemiroglu was waiting. Oh, beautiful bounce pass, Dosh Özdemiroglu. Then he gets it back, and it's going to end up with Olaseni missing a free throw line jumper. Kele from the stripe, that was well short. Probably not the shot that Treviso were looking for. Goulet drifts to his right, gets to the baseline. Özdemiroglu, here he comes, and here's the whistle. Goes up. The foul call though on Sokolovsky with 4.5 minutes remaining in this first half. Yeah, it was a clear reach. Had his arms around him. Had him wrapped up, rather. Özdemiroglu splits the defense, and this time he's fouled by Jones. He likes to have the ball in his hands, Özdemiroglu, and he just likes to go right at the defense. So Sav goes out. Well, good work from him off the bench. Since he's been in, they've taken the lead. Now Nathan Booth re-enters the game. And Fagiani also in the game now for Treviso. Nathan Booth. Oh, good work from McCullough. And as he went down, he fell out of bounds. Dempsey back in, fouled, and in fact, traveling on Fagian or Dempsey. Long shot not there. Gabe Olaseni though with the offensive rebound and fouled on the putback. So the youngster coming in and just getting Olaseni as he goes up. So Gabe Olaseni, after the Fagian foul, extends the lead to 35-31. Fagian just 17 years of age. I mean, you have really got to tip your hat to him coming out in this game, round of 16 game in the Basketball Champions League. What an opportunity for him. Three-point shot is good. So Aaron Jones McCullough drives in. Oh, Jones just comes over and says, "Not in this house." Now the pass down low. And here comes Dosh Özdemiroglu. Özdemiroglu misses and gets the long rebound right at the line, and the putback is good. Here's Fagian, and this time loses it. Özdemiroglu pushes it up to McCullough, who goes up, and the lead is now 6 points for Darüssafaka. Great work, Darüssafaka. They've stuck with the plan, picked up the D a little bit at midcourt, and also capitalized perhaps on the youthful aspect of this Treviso team.
Stay strong. We know that it's a tough game. We have to stay there. Guys, only one thing that is not running the right way. Pick and roll defense. Pick and roll defense we have. When we have the guard here, we are not ready to play ice. Okay? When we are here, we do confusion. If there is pick and roll with number 5, our show.
So just to be clear, they did give Olaseni the putback on that shot, and Olaseni now with 12 points. So he continues to put up good numbers. So Imbro takes the inbounds pass and brings it across midcourt, guarded by Goulet. And Imbro has his attempt. Oh, now it's over the backboard. Almost came back and fell in. Just Goulet anticipating a pass. Kind of had bad defensive position there, and Imbro almost punished him with a three-pointer. Ragip Attar back in the game, and you can see him saying, hey, it's not my foul. He's trying to post up Kilo. He's got to be careful there. The way he has his left arm, though, can't use that to establish position, hooking the opponent. Fortunately for him, he's avoided picking up his third foul. Attar. Now, Booth wide open. And Dosh goes for the steal. And now swatted out on the perimeter, Wayne McCullough. And the more you watch Wayne McCullough play, the more you like him, what he does. Made sure he did not foul the three-point shooter the way that he went into him. Had his arms fully stretched. If there's going to be somebody hustling to the basketball, it's going to be McCullough. Here he is. Look, they leave Jones open. And great box out by Ozdemiroglu. Rebounds and runs. Now over to Goulet. Wayne McCullough decides to go all the way. Nope, he turns it over. And got in a little bit of a hurry there to make a play, and he turned it over. Imbro, good. Wow, that was a costly mistake by Wayne McCullough. They may look at that again. It looked like he might have had his foot on the line. Watch this. But McCullough was, I think, guilty of rushing it. Oh, no, he was well behind the arc. I don't know what I was looking at. That's a clear three-pointer from Imbro. So what was a 6-point lead for Darüssafaka is now just 3 points with 1:20 remaining in this first half. And Goulet. Oh boy, what about that? It's like a playground. Then he looks over at the defender and says, "Get up, I didn't charge." Back to a 5-point lead. Darüssafaka looking to finish strong here, and Sokolowski misses down low. Sokolowski with a little pump fake. Good. Boy, he is hustling. He's everywhere. Popping outside his 4th three-pointer of the game, 24 points. Goulet again. And terrific work from Attar, crashing the boards. But they're going to, I don't know, they're going to call a foul on Ragip Attar. So the lead just 4 points. Attar picks up his third foul. Not sure where the foul was, unless he pushed off going up for the offensive rebound. And the drive and the reach and the foul on Goulet. In fact, there may not have been a foul on. No, the foul was on Sinan Goulet was the call. No, that was the foul. I'm not sure what happened on the other end. But anyway, it's going to be 10 seconds remaining here, and Treviso will try to hold it for the last shot. Imbro, Kilo, nice fake. Oh, has it knocked out of his hands. Here's Dosh Ozdemiroglu. He's still got time. He pulls up. And the bank was not open for Dosh Ozdemiroglu. Great work. Has a little chuckle with Dogan going off the court. Is Darüssafaka leading 44-40 over Nutribullet Treviso at halftime. Well, the three-point shot has kept Treviso in it, that's for sure. 5 more threes for them, but 10 more shots inside the arc for Darüssafaka. And Darüssafaka also getting after it on the offensive boards now with 7, 6 for Treviso, 5 steals rather for Darüssafaka, just 3 for Treviso. Olaseni and Sokolovsky leading their respective teams with 12 points. Well, here are the best plays from the first half, and the way things started, it looked like it was going to be a good start to the game, at least for Yucatan with that three-pointer. But sadly for him, after just under 2 minutes remaining, he was injured playing defense and had to leave the game. Great hustle from Darüssafaka to get that basket. But Sokolovsky has been a man on a mission today from long range for Nutribullet Treviso. Sokolovsky with 4 3-pointers. He's 4 of 6 from deep. And then that little extra effort for not the first time for that Nutribullet Treviso team in the first quarter ended up getting them another 3-pointer. This was Copain, who had 9 points in the first half. Bortolani has been a handful. He's got a nice game, Bortolani. Great work from Troy Copain. And perhaps if Darüssafaka, I'm trying to think, if you would highlight their, the strengths of their team, you would have to say their backcourt is really solid, especially with Sinan Goulet coming off the bench, and you've got Dosh Ozdemiroglu as well as Troy Copain. I'm not sure how deep they are in the front court, and that might be their main issue. You really need Olaseni and Booth to play big minutes for this team. Got the real energizer and McCullough coming off the bench. But if I were them, I would be thinking maybe we need one more big out there. Here's Goulet driving in. And again, Sokolovsky just is on fire from three-point range. So Sokolovsky has gone to work today. 4 of 6 from three-point range, and that's been huge for this Nutribullet Treviso team. Even making it with the step back variety. Look at this. And the hand in the face as well from Nathan Booth. And it's also interesting that Sokolowski's making them from all around the arc. It's not just one spot. He's making them from the wing, from the corner. And then Gabe Olaseni has been rocking the house. You can see he'd come out, throws it down on the break. He's also been going to work inside. Gabe Olaseni, 12 points on 5 of 7 shooting. Overall, he also has 5 rebounds. He also has a block. So it's been a good first half for Gabe Olaseni. Efficiency-wise, at plus 16, the highest rated player in the game. Also, Sokolowski's plus 13. So we're at halftime as Darüssafaka leading 44-40 over Nutribullet Treviso here in Istanbul in the round of 16, Group J. We'll be right back before the start of the second half.
Denis Lukashov. Oh yes, he can do it at both ends. Couple of blocks and a monster slam. John Egbunu with the finish. The assist goes to Aldersson.
As the mid-range takes a tough one, hits the top of the backboard. A 24-second violation to come up with it. Now transition, what do we have here? And he gets blocked. DeAndre Lansdowne takes no prisoners. My goodness gracious. Behind the back, Lansdowne throws it up. Oh, it's beautiful. 6 Strasbourg. Showtime basketball.
No stopping Unikaha that time. Ruben Guerrero with an important basket.
Robinson now finds Jean-Baptiste Maille down the middle, all the way. Lansdowne, oh baby, what a follow-up! Ike Udano with no regard for human life. That is unbelievable, and he silences this crowd.
This is the moment. It's time for a clutch play. Dow showing, going, shooting, Dow! The definition of a clutch moment. Dow keeps the tie alive.
Very exciting 20 minutes await us here, those of us watching the game. Of course, quite a few fans in the house as well here in the Volkswagen Arena. So Nutribullet Treviso starting with possession here and attacking the basket to the right. And Sokolowski has it knocked out of his hands. Dosh Ozdemiroglu just is in attack mode, and he draws the foul. Remember, no more Mick Yurkatan tonight. Got injured just a minute and 55 seconds into the contest. Kilo picks up the foul. So the first free throws for Dosh Ozdemiroglu. I mean, he can score, but defensively, he is also an absolute terror. You don't want to be guarded by him. He's got very active hands, and quite possibly the premier defender in the Basketball Champions League. And certainly statistically, that would back it up. He is everywhere. So the Bianco Azzurro coming back, and now they're going to throw it away. And the basketball goes back to Darüssafaka. So real opportunity here now for Darüssafaka. If they score, this will be their biggest lead of the game, and Ozdemiroglu might have been a little guilty of putting that up too quickly. Now again, another chance for Treviso. If they can drill a three, they'll cut the deficit in half, and they went inside and had it knocked away. Pinheiro now on the break, and feeling the reach coming from Aaron Jones. He's fouled. I'm not sure if Pinheiro had words. Well, certainly, whatever he had to say, he was appealing for an unsportsmanlike. And I think when the referees huddle like this, they are going to go have a look at it. Well, you can see that Pinheiro anticipated the reach coming. The way he held onto the ball strong and kind of turned. And Jones went in. Certainly at full speed, it doesn't look good. Yeah, I think they might call that an unsportsmanlike. Well, we'll let the referees decide. Let's see what they decide. So they have indeed called the unsportsmanlike. So Pinheiro's beef was indeed correct. And it wasn't so much the reach. It was almost as if he kind of threw his shoulder into him. I don't know if that was his intent, but that's what it looked like. And Pinheiro makes the first. And suddenly alarm bells starting to ring back in Treviso as Pinheiro sinks both free throws and takes the lead up to 8 points. So a real opportunity here now for Darüssafaka to turn it up a notch. Oh, boy, they get it down low to big, bad Isaiah Pinheiro. Number 3 throws it down with a little bit of anger. Hangs on the rim for emphasis. 50-40 now. Darüssafaka on top of Treviso, their biggest lead of the game. And the pass, and great work, and Aaron Jones simply must make that shot. He's going to be mad at himself. Would have had an and one coming. So instead he has to go to the line for a couple of free throws. And now the best that he can do out of this situation is 1 point. Second foul for Pinheiro. And what a woeful sequence that was for Nutribullet Treviso. Old habits died hard. And Aaron Jones misses. Now Pinheiro again turns and couldn't get it to go, but it sure looked good missing, didn't he? Now Darüssafaka with the 3, and the lead has ballooned to 13 points, and Minetti is going to call timeout. And we're starting to see the real Darüssafaka appear before us tonight.
After we do, unlucky, 0-2 on EGA, okay, ci siamo, and we are down 11. So now be calm, but we have to wake up, because now they scored 3 points because we were sleeping on the loose balls, okay? That is important. So don't lose the focus on important things, that is defense, grab, rebound, and all 1-on-1. Jordi, ci puoi fare un fallo.
So that was Pinheiro with his patented two-handed jam. And Treviso just lost sight of him. As Bortolani, I don't know if he was anticipating a pass on the other side. It's kind of interesting with Minetti saying, be calm, we're down by 11 points. But when you say be calm with a lot of force, a lot of intensity, it's kind of hard to be calm, because you know the coach is feeling it. He's feeling the pressure. Jones and his teammates wrapping up, and really there's only one way out of this mess now that they've given themselves. They have got to play some defense and limit those opportunities from Darüssafaka. Darüssafaka, 8 of their 21 rebounds have come on the offensive glass. Getting some more second chance points now. Imbro. His pass intercepted, and it's going to lead to another break, and not going to stop him. Oh boy, they did. And wow. Full marks to Pinheiro for hustling down the floor and scoring with the putback. Look at this, Özdemiroglu. And that was a pass, in fact, to that was a pass to Özdemiroglu, and now Imbro is upset because he thinks a foul should have been called. Well, he's claiming he was fouled by Nathan Booth. I would have to see it slowed down. So it looks like a technical foul has been called on him complaining, and Pinheiro goes to the line. Oh, absolutely. He was right. That was missed. Booth's hand was all over his face. So tough luck for Imbro. He didn't get the call, and then he complicated matters further by voicing his frustration a little too loud. So Treviso now trailing by 16 points. Pinheiro picks up his 3rd foul. And McCullough comes back in for Pinheiro, who's been a real difference maker in this third quarter. You feel like with Pinheiro, if he plays at his absolute best, this is a completely different team, a different prospect. This Darüssafaka team. Oh, good drive and finish down low from Imbro, who's clearly, or from Bortolani rather, cuts it back to 14 points. McCullough steps back, and not sure that was a great shot. Quick pass up ahead to Sokolovsky. Oh, great hustle from McCullough. Imbro follows, and Treviso missing the opportunity, and Copain takes it all the way. How about that from Darüssafaka? Treviso is so eager to cut into that deficit, but they rush their opportunity. Oh, what a spin move. And then the follow, and gets it to drop. What a play by Bortolani. Dosh Ozdemiroglu, now Booth. And travels. Boy, he liked his matchup with Sokolovsky, trying to defend him. But the referee says he had one move too many. Treviso wanted a foul on this, but there was no foul there. That was terrific hustle and defense from McCullough. And it's those energy plays that he brings to this Darüssafaka team that really earn him the minutes, because he does make his share of those types of plays. Imbro, oh boy, what a tough finish. Also with Olaseni lurking nearby and going up for the block. And a 3-second violation. I think Zanetti might have been helping out with that call over there. Bortolani for three. And McCullough rebounds the miss. Nice pump fake. Oh, gives it back to Booth. Good play. Dosh shows to Miraglu, and Booth, silky smooth, gets another two. Here goes Bortolani again. Count it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. I'll tell you what, with 4:50 remaining in the third quarter, this thing is far from over. It's an 11-point game. And Olaseni now misses, and Jones with the rebound. A chance for Treviso to get it down to single digits. Bortolani finds Jones, or Akele rather. Ball goes out of bounds. And the foul was called on Olaseni. I think that's 3 on him. No, it's his second, excuse me. So Imbro goes out. Dosh Ozdemiroglu out, and Pinheiro comes back into the game. Pinheiro does have 3 fouls. Oh, Demsa. Oh boy, with that 3-point shot, you are never out of it. And Treviso trying to shoot their way back into it. And they've closed the gap to just 8 points. So Darüssafaka called timeout. Darüssafaka 5 of 14 from 3-point range. And this Treviso team 11 of 23.
Where is the playmaker who played first half 89 all the positions? What's the reason you relax? And they play like a quick or scissor side, whatever you name it. Of this, they got 3 layups. 3 layups. Guards can't stop it. Bigs never help. Never help. In 2 positions, we cannot score. It's an 8-point game.
So the Demsa 3 again cuts it to 8, and it's quite a turnaround here for Darüssafaka because they were cruising along up 16 points. Now it's down to just 8. So coming out of the timeout, and that's just what the doctor ordered for Darüssafaka, with McCullough hitting the 3. They left him wide open. They invited him to take it, and he punished them. He took him up on the offer. Demsa gets it to the corner to Russell. Russell goes baseline, back outside. Bortolani. Boy, Bortolani is red hot. He's now got 19 points. He's 2 of 3 from deep. And you can see why Italy had him in their squad for the European qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup on the last window. Now Booth misses and gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. I like Darüssafaka looking down low to answer you. I don't know that you really want to get into like trying to trade threes with this Treviso team. And Russell's pass, fortuitously goes to Akele in the right corner. Now he turns, he puts it up, and he gets it to drop. Oh boy, that was big time. And Lady Luck smiling on Treviso because Russell's pass was not intended to go into the corner off the rim. Look at that, boing. And Akele scored. I think probably Russell's asking if he's going to get an assist for that. Of course he won't. Well, sometimes it's better to be, you'd rather be lucky than good. And now Darüssafaka again. And now nice penetration and the handoff to Ragip Attar. And not surprisingly, Troy Copain involved with the provider. Now, little handoff to, look at that, Kalini gets it to drop. Treviso can pour the points in, as they showed in the last Italian League game. 108, although that game went to overtime against Pesaro that they won. Ragip Attar, shot clock winding down. Oh, he practices that. Oh, what a follow from Pinheiro. Bortolani this time. The defense comes out to guard him. Copain. Now Chiellini. To Russell. And when Russell misses. The pass intended for Ragip Attar. Now Dwayne Russell fouled by McCullough. Now Russell's asking for an unsportsmanlike. Well, they could look at that if they wanted to. They're going to huddle, and I think they probably will look at it. It's been an uncomfortable last few minutes for Darüssafaka because Treviso has gotten hot again. Now here's what they're looking at. Did McCullough commit the unsportsmanlike? Anytime you stop and you commit the foul to stop the break, I think you're in danger. Okay, let's see what they call. They have indeed called it. So 2 free throws and possession. Here is a big opportunity for Nutribullet Treviso. And Russell makes the first free throw. That is excellent video right there as McCullough just goes up and asks for an explanation. And the Spanish referee gives it to him. And McCullough says, "Thank you very much." Because I'm not sure that he meant to commit the unsportsmanlike, clearly, but he should be able to learn from that. So now back to an 8-point game. And if they hit a 3, it'll be a 5-point trip down the floor. Here's Russell. Gets it back to Chiellini. Kilo, excuse me. I'm calling him Chiellini. It's Matteo Kilo. And another foul. So indeed, this thing is far from over. Sav checks into the game. Booth goes out after picking up his first foul. Not sure how to interpret that substitution unless Coach Ernak just wants to get him some rest. But you've got a Kele at the line, and Treviso are making their move, and you've got Ragip Attar and Choi Salim Sav on the court. And no Gabe Olaseni and no Booth out there. So Kele gets them both to drop, and now Treviso showing the powers of recovery, pulling to within 6 points. So Bortolani takes a seat. Sokolovsky comes back. And the reach. And Attar earns a trip to the line. He thought he had a 3-point play coming. For an N1. Great penetration from Wayne McCullough, and that time Akele was guilty of leaving his feet on the pump fake. So Ragip Attar with 2 points, 1 of 4 from the floor, and now he's missed his first free throw. And surprisingly, he's not got a rebound tonight. And misses both free throws. And this is a very dangerous moment now for Darüssafaka, as Treviso seizing the day, seeing the opportunity. Akele misses. Good work, Sokolovsky kept it alive. They chase it down to midcourt. Dangerous pass to come away with it, Treviso. Dimsa. And the 3-point shot is good from Akele. Goodness me. It's a 3-point game. And Darüssafaka, having led by as many as 16 in the quarter, have not stepped on the throat of Treviso, and now they're paying the price. Here's Pinheiro. He misses, and Treviso counterattacking. Here's Russell over to Sokolovsky. Russell gets baseline, gets it to drop. Unbelievable comeback. McCullough, meanwhile, is short. And Treviso, when their coach was talking about them staying calm, well, now we know why, because they have indeed battled their way back. Darüssafaka lead at 69-68 over Nutribullet Treviso. Well, 7 more threes. Half as many shots inside the arc and 7 of 9 at the line for Treviso. They have battled their way right back in it. Bortolani with 19 points leading them. Well, you just wouldn't have thought that this was going to be possible the way that Darüssafaka started to get control of the game in this third quarter. And I think they lost their concentration. And Treviso, meanwhile, just kept playing. And Coach Ernek has got his work cut out for them. If they were to lose this game, that would be the second time in a row in the round of 16 that Darüssafaka would have blown a rather significant double-digit lead in as many games. And I know that during the Burgos series, that was a concern that Coach Ernek had, was his players being steady for all 40 minutes and to avoid the highs and lows. And they have fallen victim of that tonight. Now they're going to have to rally in the fourth quarter with Treviso possessing all of the momentum. So Bortolani, again, 2 of 3 from three-point range. Sokolowski 4 of 6 from deep. Dimsa 2 of 3. They've had 8 players tonight hit shots from three-point range. So they are a real danger from downtown. Just 4 players have hit threes for this Darüssafaka, including this man, Troy Copain. Well, that was a dangerous pass. Russell was ready to knock it away. Shot clock winding down. Copain takes a difficult shot, and the ball goes over to Treviso. Well, Booth thought the ball went, or he's trying to argue that the ball went off of Treviso. And what's going to happen with Darüssafaka if they trail? And you'll certainly see a celebration here for Treviso if they take the lead, and they do, with Sokolowski socking it to him once again, his 5th three-pointer of the game. And now an offensive foul. Gabe Olaseni. Just kind of slid into Russell as he was setting the pick. And a potentially disastrous spell of play here from Darüssafaka. And it doesn't help that Treviso have rediscovered their mojo. I mean, they are just looking cool, calm, and collected and running their offense. Here is Sokolowski again, gets it to the corner. It goes off of Russell's hands. Looked like he was making his move before he had the ball. No, he's just going to try to make a pass. Copain now back to Dosh Ozdemiroglu. And Pinheiro well short, but the follow gets it back to Copain, and his attempt this time bounces off the rim and over the backboard. So Russell goes out. Look at that. Look at the hug from the coach. And now Imbro, who was so upset that the foul had not been called on Booth when he had his hand on his face. He's back in the game. Sokolowski misses everything. Credit to Pinheiro for his defense that time. Here's Ozdemiroglu again. Drives in. Oh, what a tough finish. And he's fouled by Kilo. It did not look possible. How is he going to score this? No, Dosh just gets his feet wet. Good things happen when he gets in that paint. He's usually shooting. He will pass, but more times than not, you know he's going for it. And here he is with a chance to put Darüssafaka back in front. Now you're looking at the heart and soul of Darüssafaka right there. He gets it to drop, and don't forget they've still got Gouler to come back into the game if Coach Ernak wants to call on his captain. So now Treviso, having lost the lead, how will they respond? Dosh Özdemiroglu was going for the steal, being very disruptive, and committed the foul. Well, you talk about his defense. He is extremely active, and Thomas Dimsa appealing to the referee to make the foul call. Now Jones back into the contest and taking a seat is Matteo Kilo. Dimsa steps back. Boy, that's a full meter behind the arc. And Aaron Jones chases down the long rebound. Good hustle, Aaron Jones. Sokolowski bumped out of bounds by McCullough. Oh no, they're going to say he just stepped out of bounds. No, was he fouled? It looks like they have called the foul. So indeed, the foul on McCullough. That's his second. 7.5 minutes remaining, and what has turned out to be a real nail biter here in the Volkswagen Arena, and driving in, and well, give him high marks for trying, but the drive wasn't there, and now they've turned it right back over. I think that was Dimsa that missed on the drive. And Booth just kind of lost control of the basketball. And they are punished big time. Sokolowski this time showing he can hit a two-point shot. So Treviso back in front. Oh, Nathan Booth. He is not. He's made a couple of uncharacteristic plays tonight. Here he is trying to make amends. So Akele whistled for the foul, trying to get position. And that is the answer that Darüssafaka needed with Olaseni. Now the jumper not there, but they battle for the rebound, and Akele has it taken away from Dosh. And then Sokolowski. And it looked like Dosh Özdemiroglu was trying to make sure there was going to be a foul called. Watch, he takes it away. Now watch Sokolowski. Oh no, it looked like Dosh Özdemiroglu just kind of lost his footing. Gosh, what a pass to McCullough. Olaseni follows, and a foul called on Treviso. And I guess Akele whistled for the foul because he was kind of swiping at the basketball. That is foul number 3. So McCullough takes his time and makes the first. It's been a very interesting game. Remember, Darüssafaka opened up a 16-point advantage in the third quarter and really eased up a little bit on both ends of the floor, and Treviso punished him, hitting a lot of threes, just being increased the activity on offense. They've come back to take the lead. Now it's Treviso trailing by 3 points, and see if Darüssafaka can keep their noses in front. The dump down low, and out of his hands was knocked. The ball was knocked by Copain. Now McCullough, what a handoff. And that is great basketball there on the counter. Now quickly, Sokolowski. 3-point shot. And Booth grabs the rebound. Well, Darüssafaka have done well to put themselves back in front by 5 points. Oh, Dosh doesn't mess around. That's an early 3. And if Treviso score here, he'll be second guessing himself, but instead Imbro throws it out of bounds. Oh, that fan should have had that ball. He should go run a few laps. Timeout.
Allora, guys. Hey, see, listen, I ask you to play with courage. So if we miss 2 shots, we cannot put the hands over there. Okay? So we bring 2 great shots. Okay? What is very important, guys? Now, Rocha, Matteo, vieni a dare un cambietto a Nicolino. Okay? Allora, listen, guys. Allora, also, now we start to play 2, regular 2, okay? 2 sides that is better, va bene? Lo giochiamo always, and also Soko, you at the point with the first zipper.
Well, here's a look back at some of the highlights. You saw the inbounds pass and basket from Sokolowski, and the good defense from Copain, and the counterattack. Sokolowski has been a real weapon today, scoring a season-high 17 points, and he isn't done yet. So 5:20 remaining in the game. Long way to go. But it's Darüssafaka with the clear advantage, leading by 5 points and with possession. So Sinan Guler checks into the game. The captain trying to steer the ship home for Darüssafaka, along with Copain. Dosh Özdemiroglu catching his breath. Maybe he'll be back. Guler, bounce pass down low, and Imbro with the foul. Well, not too much wrong done there by Imbro. but he gets the third foul. And Olaseni hits a very important free throw. And Olaseni gets the second to go as well. He had 12 points at halftime, and now he's got 16 points. Gabe Olaseni. Well, it's money time, folks. Treviso down 7. Imbro launches it. And Goulet, that great athleticism, flies in for the rebound. Booth, bounce pass to Olaseni. And Treviso's defense was just active enough that it was able to force the turnover. Delani hands it off. Sokolovsky. Booth got it his way. Now, Kilo. Now to Jones. Back to Kilo for 3. Misses everything. Had a hand in the face. I don't think he had a hand on the face like Booth had on Imbro, but certainly a good defense. Copain thinking about it. He's going to launch it. He's going to make it. And that is Troy Copain in a nutshell right there this past month. He is just so confident. They're going to give it to him, so he's going to take it. And the lead has grown again. Kilo fouled by McCullough. 3:25 remaining. So any more fouls will put Treviso on the free throw line. And you can see Ernak not wanting the foul. Appealing to McCullough just to play defense. Just to move your feet. You don't need to reach. Sokolovsky back outside. Imbro for 3. And now Olaseni rebounds the miss. And Darüssafaka fans must be thinking their team is almost home and dry. They've still got a little bit of lifting to do over the final 3 minutes. Again, because of Treviso's ability to hit the three-point shot, they will be dangerous. But Copain is not going to have any of that. He's taking matters into his own hands. Back-to-back for Troy Copain. And the lead, once again, 13 points. What a pass from Sinan Goulet. No look over to Copain. Paint to 22 for Treviso. The bench play, though, has still been, or bench contributions from a scoring standpoint, off the bench has been bigger for Treviso. They've got 40 to 17. But the only stat that matters is that on the score, and it's 86-73. Darüssafaka on top. Bortolani guarded by Goulet. And now Aaron Jones. Oh, boy, that's a tough shot. Kind of falling back, and Olaseni grabs the miss. And really, this is when you want to have El Capitan out there. He's not going to be in a rush. At least I don't think he will be. He hands it off down to McCullough. Now, Goulet. Oh, what a bounce pass. Oh, boy, it was well read by Aaron Jones. Great defensive play by Jones, because it looked like Olaseni was going to have an easy one. Imbro for three. And back to a 10-point game. Never say never with the three-point shooting. So Imbro showing he's liked that shot all game long. He's taken it a few times.
What's your problem?
That's his second three of the game, Imbro.
Wait here.
Let's try to listen in to Coach Ernak.
Set the screen. That's you passing the ball. Okay. Pass him the ball. Split over here. Okay. The screener goes away. Come from that spot. You don't need.
That was just a great pass. I mean, great shot from Copain, but a great pass by Goulet. I mean, he is looking straight ahead and just flashes it to the right corner. And Imbro, meanwhile, goes down and hits Treviso's 15th three-pointer of the game. They're shooting 42.86%. So I think any coach would like his team to shoot above 40%, certainly. In fairness, Darüssafaka not shooting that badly from deep either. 8 of 21, that's 38.1%. So Nathan Booth gets it back to Copain. And long pass to Goulet. And Booth rebounds it, so a new 14. And when you get those offensive rebounds and you're able to take more time off the clock, that's almost like scoring. And McCullough misses. Here comes Imbro. See if he puts it up again from deep. And Goulet just reaches in and takes it away. And Goulet went up, appealing for contact from Sokolovsky. Well, here he is. Nah, that's a good call. It looked like Goulet's momentum carried him into Sokolovsky. Well, that was a bit of a let-off. Now Kilo comes in, and again, Aaron Jones went for the putback jam, but didn't get it to drop. A quick pass, and again, boy, they know the pass. They know they're trying to feed Olaseni with the basketball. How many steals have they had? And the drive and the hang time was good, but the finish was not for Bortolani. So Dos Ozdemiroglu is back in the game, crosses midcourt, and with 40 seconds left, I think Darüssafaka fans are going to breathe a sigh of relief as their team closes on a victory. #1 in the round of 16. Copain for three. And remember, these points are important too. Potential tie breaks down the road. You want to make sure you get as many points as possible. You want the margin of victory as big as possible. And the foul called on Imbro. Well, Darüssafaka have certainly got to overcome some of their in-game lapses of concentration. I don't know. I mean, that's my opinion, because they have got a great team, potentially. We've already seen them eliminate the two-time defending champions, Burgos. But if they can put 40 minutes together, I think, I think they're going to be tough to beat for most teams in this competition. Treviso, you got to salute them. They didn't give up. They plugged away. They were really in a good position there and just ran out of steam. Here's Bortolani, and Olaseni grabs the rebound, and that's how it's going to finish, folks. A gritty effort, really, from both teams. What a tough game in the Basketball Champions League, won by Darüssafaka. As the fans a clap, 88-76. Darüssafaka win over Nutribullet Treviso. Well, Olaseni's had a hard night at the office, boy. He's been working hard, just like all of these guys. 15 threes for Treviso, but more than twice as many shots inside the arc for Darüssafaka. And Imbro just kind of airing a little bit of frustration because he had the technical call on him when he was complaining about the face job from Booth. You see Copain and Bortolani finished with 19 points to lead their teams in scoring. Well, solid effort really from Treviso on the road. I think they will be a little disappointed by the margin of defeat, but at the end of the day, they're dangerous, and you better come ready to play when Nutribullet Treviso is your opponent. But Darüssafaka win it 88-76 and can now celebrate with their fans here in the Volkswagen Arena. So it'll be a long trip back to Italy. Thoughts of what might have been had they been able to sustain that great play that saw them come back to pull to within just 1 point by the end of the third quarter. In the final quarter, they were outscored 19-8. I don't think anybody can take issue with the effort of Nutribullet Treviso tonight. They played hard under Coach Minetti. And there's Sinan Guler, I believe, with one of his children. No doubt will be a basketball player one day. Carry on the Guler family tradition. So Nutribullet Treviso, remember, having come through the qualifying just to take part in the regular season. We'll have a look at the best plays from the second half. Nutribullet Treviso. See a lot of three-pointers fall in for them. They will be back on the court at home on February 8th. Taking on Tofaş Bursa, and then on March 7th they will also be at the Palo Verde taking on Baxi Manresa before then traveling to Catalonia to take on Baxi Manresa on March 10th, and they'll actually play Darüssafaka in their last game, game day 6, on March 22nd in the round of 16. So Their attention will now turn back to the Italian league. It was great shooting tonight. We talked about their three-point shooting, especially from Bortolani. He might have run out of steam just a little bit. Darüssafaka, now remember, they lost their first game in the round of 16 to Tofaş Bursa, 91-81. Their next task will be significant. February 9th, next week, next Wednesday, they will square off against Baxi Manresa on game day 3. So some good work defensively there from Köpen and McCullough. Nice handoff to Doğuş Özdemiroglu. And the ball went around the rim and dropped in. And then Köpen again, if he can hit this shot and continues to play the way he is, you know, he is a very important piece to this puzzle for Darüssafaka. You know, excellent guard play tonight with Doğuş Özdemiroglu, Troy Köpen, and Sinan Güler coming off the bench. There he is teaming up with Köpen. Look at this, no look, looking straight ahead, whizzes it to the corner, and 3 points for Köpen. Imbro gave his team some life here late, pulling up and hitting that shot. But they just ran out of time at the end and out of steam. So big win for Darüssafaka. They prevail 88-76. And temporarily at least, they've gone to the top of Group J with 3 points ahead of Tofaş Bursa, who beat them in their first game. Tofaş will square off against Baxi Manresa tomorrow night. Nutribullet Treviso falling in their first game tonight. So great action, folks. Thanks for joining us in the city where East meets West in the round of 16 Group J's. Darüssafaka pulling out a tough win over Nutribullet Treviso.